Phil, Chris, thanks very much for joining us here in Budapest. How's it been, Phil?
It's been fantastic. Absolutely great trip. It's something we wanted to do for years, but with Chris being in education and the timings, it's never been possible for us. So first year, he's finished uni now, and it was a no-brainer for us. Yeah. Who wouldn't want to follow their team in Europe? Yeah. So, happy days.
Exactly. Chris, what's it been like then coming out with your dad and watching your favourite team in a foreign country?
Yeah, I say we've been following the Dons for 14 years now, and never have we had a chance to go pre-season. So it's always been in Ireland, but when Budapest comes up, it's as I say, a no-brainer. As I say, me and my dad have been going 14 years. It's something that we've done since I was 7 now. So to follow it all the way through, as I say, see your team in Europe, it's been brilliant.
And what's it like actually going away with your dad? And obviously, Phil, what's it like going away with your son?
Yeah, it's good. Like, we've had a good trip. Obviously, we're very active, and we like to go and seeing all the sites. So obviously Wednesday we had the games, Thursday and Friday we've seen all the sites, done a lot of walking, and obviously today's Saturday, we've got the game this afternoon, so it's been really good.
He's taken care of me, to be honest. I feel a bit of an old...
You got to your head, is it?
I feel a bit of an old man now, to be honest. Your son's 21 years old, and with new technology and maps and apps and everything, he's done a great job taking us around the city. So, like I say, over the last 3 days, we've done 28 miles on foot, so it's been a test, but an enjoyable one.
Pretty epic effort to come out this far. The Dons must mean a lot to you.
They do, yeah. I mean, the moment they came and the Dons came to the football club that my son played at, and they did an intro, and I quite like the sound of, they call it quality time with your son, and I thought football on a Saturday afternoon, there's nothing better. So I took him along, and we've been coming ever since. We love it. So. You've
been coming since the start?
Yeah, 2004.
What are your favourite moments, or have you got one stand-up moment?
It's got to be the heel of God, Otsema ball, that goal. I could cry.
Just thinking about it.
It was intense. It was absolutely intense, that first meeting. But yeah, that was a special moment for me.
It's a couple for me with the Gareth Edds goal back at the National Hockey Stadium, and I think it was that same season or the season after I was a mascot, and I got to meet my favourite player, which was Matt Baker at the time. So yeah, that's one of the highlights for me.
And what about the season ahead then, guys? What are you hoping for?
Promotion. I mean, that's as I say, Nielsen said, the only way is up. So we've got to be aiming for the top, and if we're not, with the squad that we have, I think it'll be a shame if we're not looking for promotion. So.
What about you, Phil?
Yeah, I mean, we've got to. I'm hoping for promotion. Whether it's automatic or not, I'm not too sure at the moment with what we've got. But seeing with the players that are coming in, the defence-wise, we look a lot securer now. I just think we need a little bit more flair going forward, or creativity, to give our forwards the chance to show what they got.
We're going in the right direction though now. How impressed have you been with the way that Robbie's moving the club forward?
Very impressed. He's a breath of fresh air, to be honest. Utmost respect for Carl and everything that he did for the club. But I think there becomes a point in your career where you plateau, and it's very, very difficult then to move forward. I think Robbie's taken us to that next step. I mean, we watched some of the training and that sort of thing, and it seems to have gone up a level, to be honest. So very excited, very excited.
Chris, 5 signings so far. Which one are you most excited about?
That's a tough one. I think it's got to be Evenks Landell, just because the presence that he's going to bring at the back, with hopefully Walsh and Wood on either side of him, and then Williams and Lewington at the back. Like, as I say, you've got to build a strong defence, because if you don't concede every game, obviously you've got a point guaranteed. So then obviously if we bring in the few forwards that Nielsen wants, then that's going to turn 1 point into 3 points. So I think he's given me a lot of reassurance going into the season, signing him. So it's such a class player.
We can see the Dons obviously means a lot to you guys, and obviously, in fact, you've already got a shirt. You're very excited to get the new one. Obviously, you both will get free shirts towards the end of this month. What does that say about the club looking to try and engage with the supporters, going forward to the season, and kind of like actually showing the MK Dons badge around the city even more so?
Yeah, I think it's really important. I think after last season there was a lot of talk about, especially with the MK50, that season ticket holders, some of them were a bit upset that we didn't get anything. Obviously we didn't get the free ticket, obviously our friends did, but they could get a free ticket anyway. So I think the club has taken a lot on board about the season ticket holders, especially us. We've been going for 14 years, so to get a free shirt has been really nice, and the fact that they're actually caring about the fans, obviously with you guys interacting with us a lot more in the social media aspects, I think it's going forwards. So yeah.
What do you think, Phil?
Yeah, I mean we've got a chairman that cares. Yeah. That's the thing, and he's always there. And he's showing. I mean, we had a free trip to Mansfield when he put all the coaches on another occasion. That was great. It's his interaction as well. Last game of the season when he came into the stand with us, he's one of us. And that's important. He doesn't sit up in his executive box, and just keeps himself away from everybody. He interacts. He's a fan. That means a lot.
Yeah.
That means a lot.
Does it feel like it's a big family, isn't it? It really isn't it at MK?
It is a big family, as I say. It's always been a family club, and as I say, I've been coming since I was 7. So, and that's the important thing with bringing these kids in, like the kids for a quid. As I say, that's what I was 14 years ago, and now here I am paying for a full season ticket every year. So it's the way forward, and as I say, we want to grow this fan base. We've got an amazing stadium, we've got amazing infrastructure, and the way forward is bringing these kids the youths of today and making them enjoy football. So,
yeah, without putting you on the spot, do you feel like people like yourself have got quite an important role to play, because you're the kind of the first batch that's come through really, and the next ones are going to be the next generation supporters?
Yeah, so obviously a lot of young people get a lot of bad press, obviously, but I think it's important that a lot of us Dons fans come to these games, because say then when we become parents and stuff, we'll bring our kids along. And as long as that keeps happening, then the club's going to keep on growing. So every football club starts somewhere, and obviously we've started a little bit later than some others, and it's just a process that we've got to go through. To say that we've got 6, 7, 8,000 season ticket holders already, and we've been going for 14 years, I think is a testament to the club. So.
Yeah. Finally, Phil, just how excited are you about the new season? Now we're only a couple of weeks away.
I'm buzzing. I can't wait. I can't wait. Like we said, you build your defence. If we don't concede, we've got every chance of winning. Yeah. So onwards and upwards, and here's to a fantastic season. Can't wait.